When we return to swimming as adults, the recovery and catch phases of the swim stroke are littered with things we remember from childhood, along with all the quick fixes and contradictory messages we've been exposed to as adult swimmers. Hi everyone, and welcome to a Mindful Swimming video. This video reviews the recovery and the catch. It is intended to complement the dry land and in the water rehearsals you've already experienced during our sessions. It also provides a quick visual reminder of the cues, terminology, biomechanics for your personal rehearsals. I'm going to use my newest way to refer to the movements, but yet stay true to the swim mastery principles. I now refer to the movements that involve the shoulder, scapula, elbow, and forearm and compare them to those of the wing of a bird. If you've never flown in the water, get ready, here's your chance. Hi everyone, welcome to this Mindful Swimming video. Today's video is on generating forward momentum using the recovery and catch. So I'm filming this morning in what will become our outside swim pavilion. And since we're outside, it's a lovely early March day. And since we're outside, you might hear a little bit of everything in the background on the audio. Airplanes, as we're hearing right now. Lawnmowers, birds, maybe even an occasional neighbor sneezing since the pollen's out and around. But let's begin by coming into a forward lunge with our right leg out, our left leg back, and our left foot turned slightly inward for balance. We come down with our right elbow onto our right knee. We begin the sequence by bending the wing and sending the elbow outwards toward the wall. Then, using the shoulder joint, we open the wing by moving the upper and lower arm forward together as one unit. We begin to engage the scapula while moving the whole unit forward to frame the head. Then we drop the wing by inserting the fingers into the water in front of the head and slightly outside the shoulder line as we begin to rotate. Next, we straighten the wing by moving the elbow into a straight position while simultaneously fully extending the scapula and listening to my bones pop and snap, so we can fly into streamline where our cuticles face toward the wall. If the recovery went well, the wing is in a position where the catch is easier to initiate. It just sort of happens. So we bend the wing, close the wing, and straighten the wing. Now we have arrived in streamline on the opposite side. Before I end, I wanted to review and reemphasize the importance of two items in generating forward momentum. First, the importance of using the scapula to connect the front frame to the rest of the frame. And second, the importance of the cuticles pointing forward. You'll remember earlier when we discussed that we no longer have hands, arms, legs, and feet, and how we no longer place effort on the pull. To generate forward momentum in recovery through swim mastery, we have replaced the focus on pulling with that of engaging the scapula and letting it rotate on our rib cage and slide or extend forward while simultaneously pointing the cuticles forward to the wall. In addition to connecting the front frame, engaging the scapula also gives you another advantage. Let me demonstrate on this column. Some of you have seen this demonstration, others have not. If we place a relaxed arm against a wall and make a mark, and then we extend our scapula and make another mark, then we get a measurement of how much extension, added extension, we get when we engage the scapula. Okay? Now my right side is more flexible than my left side. Here I'm getting about 2 to 3 inches. On my left side, I'm not quite getting that much because my left side seems to be stuck. This is the same kind of result you'll get because our right and left side sometimes are just not as flexible as each other. So let's do the math. Say you get 3 inches of extension and you're taking 20 strokes. That equals out to 60 inches or 5 feet or about 1.5 meters, for which you do not have to expend any cardiovascular and much muscle energy to receive. So again, think of it as adding more to the free speed or free distance you get during streamline. Because in essence, what we've just done is we have shrunk the length of the pool or the distance of the swim, all by engaging the scapula during the recovery and streamline. Added bonus, it will also reduce your stroke count. So let's make sure that when we train, we spend part of our effort into fully engaging the scapula during recovery and streamline and sending those cuticles forward so it becomes second nature. In order to do this, remember to keep performing your scapula protraction and flexibility exercises to wake up that motion and keep it fluid. One of the best cues and visualizations you can use in generating great forward momentum is to imagine a strong magnet is attached to the top of your head and it is pulling you forward. And let me end with a note about the breath. You guys know that we always work on breathing each time we meet. And even though the breath is not part of generating forward momentum, if the breath is off cue, it can certainly have an impact on the recovery, catch, and streamline, primarily by interrupting our momentum and balance during recovery and streamline. For these reasons, it is important to remember that you want to get your air just as soon as you possibly can to avoid taking a late breath, and then get the head back down. Well, I hope this review of generating forward momentum has been useful in your efforts to swim with a purpose and expand your boundary. If you're going out to swim anytime soon, I wish you clean, clear, calm, and warm water. I'll see you next time. Since we're outside, you might hear a little bit of everything in the background on the audio. Airplanes, as we're hearing right now. Start. So the first mission, I'm gonna be sore. My hamstrings are gonna be killing me tomorrow. How long have I been in this lunge position?